I'm Natasha Castellan, and you are in the Artist Chat Room when we talk about all sorts of arty things. And today I'm going to talk to you about black and white magic. So what do I mean by black and white magic? I don't know if you know this, but optically, that means with our eyes, of course, optically, the first thing our eye sees is the difference, the highest contrast between black and white, and which is why it's used a lot in interior design, and especially in logos and advertising and things. High contrast and tonal high contrast is like the bomb. Your eye goes straight there. It's a scientific thing. Your eye goes straight to the point of highest contrast. Now, how is that important for us in our art practice? Well, it means it's where we look, it's where we see. Now, I've got a whole bunch of black and white things I'm going to show you, and then a few right at the end with a pop of color, so you can see what I'm talking about when I talk about black and white magic. So let's turn this around and have a look. So this one is little milk jugs I had hanging off the washing line, and there was a strong light and it had these reflections as it was moving around on the wall, and then I wanted to draw them up, and then these lines in the background were to show the movement, or how there was wind and it was being moved. And you can see the shadows are very dark. There's tonal variation in the milk jugs, and then there's the white that's making them pop out. Here's another one. This one is more subtle. I haven't put as much details. See here, I've got the outline with the felt tip pen. Here there's no outline, and yet the eye will fill in the gaps. This time there's only 3. When I did that one, here's one in color. Here we go. Oh, wrong way around. Here it is in color. And then finally, one with the shoe. It was all about white and shadow work for these pieces of work, these ones with the jug. This is all part of a course I was doing when I was at university, looking at tonal variations. And then here we go, another one in color. And that was, again, I had that box and I had a light, and you can see the shadow in the background, how it's popping out. So you can see you can do this in color, you can do this in black and white. But let's have a look at a piece that I've done when I did some lino work. And lino work is one of those beautiful ones where you can really see the black and white. And this is from a photograph of my daughter when she was part of the Gold Coast Youth Orchestra, and that black pops her out. Now her hair kind of gets lost a little bit in the background, but you can still see her. I'm wondering whether I needed a little bit more black in here. The sheet music is really standing out against those music stands. And then what happens when you do that in color? So this was in black and white, and this was color printed. So it wasn't like I painted over the top. It was each color was a different layer of printing. And you can see how this has informed this. Should have been in black and white today. That would have been a bit of fun. I hope looking at some black and white magic has helped you have a look at some tonal variation. And my hope is for next week to actually get a photo that's in color and simplify it and do a black and white, or maybe not black and white, maybe Prussian blue and white kind of tonal drawing, simplified, to help you really see how you can create some interesting tonal pieces, and it doesn't have to be all in color, and create some black and white magic. So I hope you enjoy this. Thanks for being here with me today. And if you liked it, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you next week.